Welcome to my books and storytime by mybooksummary.com. Rebel Talent by Francesca Gino, a deep dive. Introduction: The power of nonconformity. We've all been taught that success comes from following the rules. Whether in school, work, or society at large, obedience is often rewarded, and stepping out of line is discouraged. But what if breaking the rules, when done thoughtfully, was actually the key to success? What if nonconformity, rather than compliance, was the real secret to innovation, leadership, and personal fulfillment? In Rebel Talent, Francesca Gino challenges conventional wisdom by exploring the power of constructive rebellion. Drawing from years of research in psychology and behavioral science, Gino reveals how rule breakers, mavericks, and misfits often outperform those who simply follow orders. The book is a celebration of rebellion, not the reckless kind, but the kind that leads to innovation, progress, and deep personal satisfaction. Through compelling stories and research-backed insights, Rebel Talent teaches us how to harness our inner rebel to thrive in work and life. Let's explore the key themes and lessons from the book in detail. The case for being a rebel. Most of us are conditioned to believe that rules exist for a reason, to maintain order, ensure efficiency, and create fairness. And while there's truth to this, blindly following the rules can also lead to stagnation. Many of the world's most successful leaders, artists, and entrepreneurs, think Steve Jobs, Picasso, and Richard Branson, became legendary because they dared to challenge the status quo. Gino argues that rebels are not merely troublemakers. They are catalysts for change. By questioning norms, they expose flaws in existing systems and drive progress. Rebels are the ones who introduce fresh ideas, push boundaries, and spark creativity. They make organizations stronger, societies more dynamic, and personal lives richer. The author categorizes rebels into different types based on their approach to breaking rules. Some rebels challenge authority, while others challenge traditions. Some disrupt industries, while others disrupt their own personal habits. But what unites them all is a willingness to question assumptions and embrace discomfort in pursuit of something better. The 5 key talents of successful rebels. Through her research, Gino identifies 5 core characteristics that define highly effective rebels. These traits set them apart and enable them to drive meaningful change. 1. Novelty, the courage to seek the unfamiliar. Rebels thrive on new experiences. They don't settle for routines or familiar patterns. Instead, they actively seek out fresh perspectives, novel ideas, and unconventional ways of doing things. This openness to novelty keeps their minds flexible and their creativity flowing. For example, Michelin-starred chef Massimo Bottura, whom Gino highlights in the book, revolutionized Italian cuisine by taking traditional dishes and reinventing them in surprising ways. Rather than simply replicating what had worked for generations, he dared to experiment, earning global recognition in the process. 2. Curiosity, the habit of questioning everything. Rebels ask why and what if instead of blindly accepting norms. Their natural curiosity drives them to explore beyond the obvious, leading to innovative breakthroughs. Instead of settling for standard answers, they probe deeper and challenge assumptions. Gino shares stories of leaders who transformed their industries simply by asking better questions. One striking example is the way companies like Pixar foster an environment where employees feel comfortable questioning their own work, leading to groundbreaking films that push storytelling boundaries. 3. Perspective, the ability to see differently. Successful rebels view the world through multiple lenses. They are not bound by a single viewpoint, but instead embrace different perspectives to gain a richer understanding of any situation. This skill enables them to anticipate challenges, empathize with others, and develop innovative solutions. Gino highlights cases where companies that encourage diverse perspectives outperform those that rely on hierarchical decision-making. She shows that the best ideas often come from unexpected sources, people who look at a problem differently than the rest. 4. Authenticity, the courage to be yourself. Rebels don't conform for the sake of fitting in. They embrace their true selves, even if it means standing out or going against the grain. This authenticity allows them to inspire others, build trust, and lead with integrity. Many of history's greatest leaders, from Martin Luther King Jr. to Oprah Winfrey, built their success on the foundation of authenticity. They remained true to their values, even when it was unpopular or risky. 5. Diversity, the power of mixing different worlds. Rebels thrive in environments where different ideas, backgrounds, and experiences collide. They recognize the value of diversity, not just in terms of race or gender, but in ways of thinking. By blending insights from various fields, they create something entirely new. For example, some of the most significant medical breakthroughs have come from applying principles of physics or engineering to biology. Rebels connect seemingly unrelated dots, leading to groundbreaking discoveries. How to cultivate rebel talent in your life. Gino's book isn't just about celebrating famous rebels. It's about teaching us how to embrace rebellion in our own lives. Here's how we can cultivate our own rebel talent. Challenge the status quo. Don't accept things at face value. Ask why things are done a certain way and whether they could be improved. Push boundaries not just for the sake of rebelling, but for the sake of progress. Take risks and embrace failure. Rebels aren't afraid to fail. They understand that mistakes are part of the learning process. Instead of playing it safe, they take calculated risks and use failures as stepping stones to success. Foster a culture of questioning. If you're in a leadership position, encourage curiosity within your team. Create an environment where people feel safe questioning existing practices and experimenting with new ideas. Stay open to different perspectives. Surround yourself with people who challenge your thinking. Seek out different viewpoints, even if they make you uncomfortable. The best rebels are those who remain adaptable and open-minded. Be authentically you. Don't conform just to fit in. Embrace what makes you unique and let it be your strength. The most successful rebels are those who stay true to themselves, even in the face of opposition. Final thoughts, the power of thoughtful rebellion. Rebel Talent is a book that challenges our fundamental beliefs about success and conformity. Francesca Gino makes a compelling case that true progress comes from those who dare to break the rules, thoughtfully, creatively, and with purpose. Rebels are not troublemakers. They are the ones who shape the future. Whether in business, art, science, or daily life, the ability to question norms, embrace new ideas, and challenge the status quo is what sets extraordinary individuals apart. So, the next time you find yourself blindly following the rules, ask yourself, is there a better way? Could a little rebellion lead to something greater? The answer might just be the key to unlocking your own rebel talent and living a life of greater innovation, fulfillment, and impact. Stay tuned for more enlightening content. Head over to www.mybooksummary.com. Don't forget to subscribe and share the magic with friends. And let's grow together through the power of books and interesting stories.